Imagine, if you will, a boy, bright-eyed, ambitious, the kind of kid who doesn't wait for an allowance. He goes looking for opportunities. He's 9 years old, and he already has a business plan. What he doesn't have yet is a conscience to match his cleverness. This is not just his story. You've seen the story before. You just didn't recognize it. At least not yet. Welcome to the dimension of unlearned lessons. Meet our boy, 9 years old to be exact. Entrepreneurial spirit in full effect. He sets up a lemonade stand on a hot summer day, Saturday. And here's his first genius move. He brings along his 4-year-old sister. Why? Because he noticed something. People walk past his stand until they see her, a toddler, holding lemonade with 2 hands and a gap-toothed smile. That's not a sale. That's a weapon. Business is booming. But then, the first crack. He looks at his supply and thinks, what if I stretch it? So he quietly adds more water to his mother's lemonade. Same cup, same price, half the flavor. More product, more profit. At least that's what he thinks. But the customer notices. And one by one, they stop coming back. His first lesson in product integrity. But did he learn it? We'll get back to that. 2 years later, he's 11 now. He borrows money from his father. Not a lot, just enough to buy beads and elastic to make friendship bracelets. His friends raise an eyebrow. Bracelets? That's girl stuff. He doesn't even blink. That's why I'm the one going home with money in my pocket. You have to admire his instinct. He identifies his market. He moves with confidence and sales roll in. Then he expands into anklets. But here's where the pattern begins. Rather than invest in the right materials, he cuts corners. Same elastic as the bracelets, same size. Because using extra supply would eat into his margin. One afternoon, during math class, a girl's anklet snapped right off her ankle. She asked for a replacement. He said no. Just like that, the business is over. Not because the anklet broke. Businesses have product failures. It ended when the moment came to make it right. He chose himself. No accountability, no recompense. Business closed. Next. A year passes. He's 12 now, and he spotted a new opportunity right under his nose at home. He pitches his parents, let me babysit, $8 an hour. Your daughter is safe. You'll get a date night. Everyone wins. His parents think, what a responsible young man. 3 Saturdays in, and his sister is tucked in by the time they get home. He is in his room reading a book. They're so impressed, they bump him to $10 an hour, plus a $5 bill for cleaning the kitchen. Week 4, they come home early, ice cream in hand, surprise for the kids. They find their daughter in the kitchen doing the dishes. Their son is upstairs with his friend. He had decided to subcontract the job to his 7-year-old sister with the intention of collecting a full pay, plus the bonus, presumably. There are people in boardrooms right now doing the exact same thing with your tax dollars, but I'm getting ahead of myself. No accountability, no recompense. Next. Senior year, his friends are flipping burgers to save for prom. Not him. He launches a dropshipping business. Okay, it's a catalog service. Low ticket items, online sales, the whole setup. At first, nothing moves. So he does what any resourceful entrepreneur does in a pinch. He pays someone to record a glowing testimonial. Sales start rolling in. He's on cloud 9. He adds more products. The momentum builds. And then, chargebacks, a business nemesis. Customers are claiming they never received their goods or received the wrong items entirely. He had no way to verify what was shipped, what had arrived, or whether it even matched what he advertised. His payment processor flagged his account. Rather than face it, address it, and make it right, he pulls the plug, closes the account, keeps whatever funds he captured. Customers were left holding nothing. No accountability, no recompense. Next. First year of college. His uncle, a local real estate agent, is struggling with social media. He doesn't understand the algorithm. Our boy volunteers to run his accounts, at a cost, of course. His uncle thinks, I'll support him on his entrepreneurial journey. What's the worst that can happen? By the end of week 2, his uncle had to change all of his password. You see, he had taken his uncle's professional listings and decided, without asking, to gensify them. Reels of real estate listings with hype, trending audio, captions full of slang. His uncle's professional network was mortified. There was no accountability, no recompense, just a pivot to the next thing. Final year of college, he discovers meme coins during a Bitcoin halving year. Perfect timing, easy money. He rides the wave intelligently at first. Good instinct, real profit. Then a friend tells him about an investment platform. Sign up 3 people and you'll get a weekend cruise to the Bahamas. He was all in. He works the room. College friend, their friends, their friends' friends. He promised 5 different people the same spot on the same cruise. Within 3 months, he had signed up over 20 people. Then one day, the platform stops paying out. He tries to reach his upline. The phone is dead. The Instagram gone. The email bounced. 20 people, real people, people who trusted him, people who put in real money. And what does he do? He packs his bag and moves out of state right after graduation. No phone call, no email, no I'm sorry I didn't know, nothing. No accountability, no recompense. Next. Now 2 years have passed. Our boy, now a young man, has landed himself a job in the accounting department of a hospital conglomerate. 16 hospitals under one portfolio. I'll let you sit with that for a moment. Because here's what I want you to notice. In every single one of these 6 ventures, the lemonade stand, the bracelets, the babysitting, the dropshipping, okay, the catalog sales, the uncle's brand, the crypto scheme, not one lesson was learned. Not one apology was made. Not one person was made whole. Not one moment of genuine accountability. The pattern was never interrupted. It only scaled. Now you might say, that's just a story. Well, there's truth in every story. Now I'm sure you've heard that Donald J. Trump has bankrupted 6 companies in his business career. But do you really know which companies those were? Do you know the full picture? The airlines, the university, the mortgage company, the steaks, the vodka, the casino investors who lost everything, while he collected millions in management fees. If you are even slightly curious, as I was, I've included a prompt in the description below. Drop it in your own AI to read the full report for yourself. It's illuminating. Because here's what the report reveals and what our little story illustrates. Something left unresolved doesn't stay small. It scales, it compounds, and eventually it costs everyone. This is not just about tariffs. It's not just about the restructuring of geopolitical alliances or the resurrection of a 200-year-old doctrine being used to justify the recolonization of the global South. It's not just about the bombs dropped on sovereign nations. Bombs that killed not just leaders, but school children. It's not just about the havoc that he's caused on American soil, as well as foreign soil. It's about the pattern, an unbroken, uninterrupted, unaccountable pattern. It's the inept allowance of turning a blind eye, the forgiveness, and the people who keep saying that he's going to make it great again. They're the customers who keep buying the same watered down lemonade. They know something is off, but they keep drinking. You've watched him bankrupt 6 companies. My question is, what exactly do you think the 7th one is? What is the 7th company? Corporation. You might ask. Well, I'll let you come up with that summation yourself. Open your eyes. The exit is right here. I help individuals and families build location-independent income before they relocate. so that whenever and wherever you land on your own terms, not on the company's terms, not on your government's terms, yours. The link is in the description below. I'm your girl Emerald. I help people relocate with revenue. If this video resonated with you, like it, share it, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Someone in your circle needs to see this. And if you are ready to get off the roller coaster ride, good. Click the link in the description below. It's your girl M. Peace out.